Congratulations. You are being rescued. Please do not resist.
Welcome, friends, to the Beaver Dam.
This is a beaver. You've probably heard of their dam building and tree cutting. Aside from humans, no other living animal does more to modify its environment for its own purposes. But when? How does the beaver and why does it breed? This is a beaver. So the beaver beaves and the rest of the dam gets built.
To the Beaver Dam. It's good to have you guys here with me, and we're going to play some more Hollow Knight. I think I remember where I am. I think I'm on this... How did I do this before? Like, I open it like this. There we go. I think I'm right here right now, and we need to get right here right now. So we're going to try and go over here, go up here, and go over here, and check this guy out right here. Because I don't know. I feel like I haven't been challenged by this game in a while. It's kind of been the reason that I've kind of been putting it off lately. Is just it doesn't feel that challenging in the areas I've gone to. I feel like the areas that I've been to have been much more scary than what I've been seeing lately. And so I am just in that mood of like, I want to move on. Like if I'm not enjoying the game as it is, then I should continue, finish, and move on to the next one that's supposedly really, really hard. That makes sense to me, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. Hey, Steelhawk, welcome, welcome. Good evening to you as well, my friend. Ow, that was rude. I don't remember if you told me earlier, Steelhawk. How did your GAC go? Did your week go well for GAC? So we go up as much as possible, and then we go right. It looks like there's more up. Oh, do we just go right here? Oh. I feel like I recognize this area, but I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Am I crazy? Ah! Oh, I'm not crazy. Good news, I'm not crazy. This is the way. Okay, so this is the up area. So if we look at... Yeah, exactly. So if we come down here... Oh, this is going to drop us. Hold on, let me... Okay. If we look at our maps, there's that little... here, we'll go to full math. Full map. I can speak, I promise. You like how I'm, like, see-through today? It's because I'm too close to green. Okay, right here. This is what we just went through. So we've been to here now. Pretty good for the first time in Rhodium 2 and 1. Very nice. Just a shock with the number of squads. Yeah, it's kind of like he throws you into just a whole new world. How are you doing for fleets? That's one of the big things when it comes to Erodium, is you start running into a whole bunch of people with a lot of the GL fleets. And so, like, you know, you kind of have to figure out how to deal with more GL fleets overall. Okay, so this should be the way to go over here to the right. And that looks like the direction we should be going to go to the guy. Fleets need work? Yeah. I think that's definitely something that, like, is true a lot of the time. Like, when I was in, when I first got to Kyber, I immediately, like, took a break and was like, okay, we're not farming anything else until I finish a couple of my auxiliary fleets. Because I already had, like, my off-meta counters going, but I just didn't have enough overall fleets for what I needed. Goodness gracious. Okay, so I don't have any map for this area, which is kind of a pain, honestly. But I know this is the correct area. The game a little loud for you guys? I feel like the game's a little loud for me. I'm going to turn it down a bit. Ah, you jerk. Oh, I just caused everything to explode. That was not my intention. Okay, we need to find, like, the map for this place or something. Ah! I definitely jumped right into that. I feel like I've been through this before. Maybe it was a different area with this. Yeah, I've definitely been through here. I'm almost positive I've been through here. Overgrown mound. Why does this feel familiar? Oh! Didn't like that. We're only 3 wrecks away from Profundity unlocking, so working on it. Very nice, dude. Yeah, that's going to be huge. Profundity is in such a good spot in the meta. Okay, maybe I haven't been here. That doesn't look familiar. Wait, hold on. Here be. Okay. For the start, did you say you're getting tired of Hollow Knight? Not that I'm getting tired of Hollow Knight. I enjoy Hollow Knight a good amount. I actually am really enjoying this game. I'm struggling with the fact that the game has felt too easy the last 2 sessions. I feel like the areas are kind of regressing in difficulty, not progressing in difficulty. And that might just be the abilities that I'm getting. It might be the stuff that I'm using. I don't know. But, so I just want to speed run and finish this game and either get to harder parts of this specific game or, you know, get to Silk Song, which I know is more difficult because I kind of want the challenge back. Hey! Okay, so we just made a circle. Sweet. So now we know where that connects. Okay, now we go right here. And this will take us back to this area. Now we're gonna go up. Ooh. Little guppy can't escape me. Oh, dead people. Okay, that's it here? WCNM. I don't know what that means, my friend. But welcome, my friend. It's good to have you here in chat. Can I just... Is this meant to, like, skip so that way I don't have to actually figure it out? That's cool. Okay, so finish this area. Until I have a map, I don't see any other area over there. I don't know if I like the echoey floatiness of this area. The sound is mildly annoying. Where is he? Oh my gosh, let me up. I found him. Did you see the dark gate below? It's quite unsettling to be near. I did my best to avoid it. Fortunate for me, I found another route in, though I did end up a little singed after wading through some acid. Yes, purchase the map. Thank freaking goodness. Now I can actually see where I am. Okay, so we just went through there. That was the circular area we went to. And now we're in that little hallway towards the top. So, like, to give you guys an idea of what I'm looking at, since we don't have a marker. So, like, right here was that area that we just went through, and we went up there and got the little spider, so we got the extra health. Checked out the overgrown mold, and then found out this disconnects right here. So then we came back up, and now we're coming in through here. So we're about right here somewhere. Looks like that doesn't actually connect. So that means we got to get in through this side over here. So we're on the right path. We just need to head this way, down, and then curve back around. And we will get to the guy. Ah! Ow. Oh, gosh. Not like that. Oh, okay, I see there's going to be bubbles that are explosive. Got it. I'm not going to bother dealing with these guys. I'm just going to go right through them. Okay, so this is that little elevator area. So let's check if there's anything up top. Ow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, the iframe saved me. I am getting smart at this, guys. Okay, so this opens up into an area I've been to before. Okay, but I could never get into this area this way because I didn't have the ability to swim. But now that I have the ability to swim, I can make it through this area. Got it. Easy enough. You know, like, what percent you have left? I don't, but I'm almost positive. So it's the way that they portray it is that I need to absorb this guy's soul, and then it'll unlock this boss fight, and this is the final boss fight. I'm almost positive this is not the final threat. So we're probably going to have to do this thing right here, and then we're going to fight him, and then we'll have, like, maybe 2 more boss fights after that. So that's my theory right now. I don't know. I don't know much about this game. It probably told me my progress in when I like booted the game, but I wasn't paying attention. So I'd have to, next time I find a bench, I will go in and sit at the bench, and then I can quit and save and see what percentage it says that I'm completed at. Okay, been here. Got it. Might as well store up as much soul as I can before I get to where I'm going. Okay, I went over there, I think. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I know you can max out at 112% in this game, but I don't know. Hey, buddy. Doesn't this kingdom just abound with surprises? A building atop an acid lake. Despite the sight, I can't help but feel familiarity. Something stirs in my mind, though I can't tell you yet what. I thought in my lust for discovery that led me here, but now there seems something else. This building beckons to me. Well, that's no bueno. Okay, where does this connect to? Okay, so we broke through the wall there. And so now this should connect to that. I feel like we should go find where this connects to really quick, because that'll give us like a home base that we can then... Okay, is this the bank? Is that what this is? Max balance, your balance, deposit. Sure. Okay, so no bench here. I could really use a nearby bench. I still haven't found a bench around here. Okay, this says it's a our station. Okay, so they're right there at the top of Fog Canyon. So there should be a bench somewhere in here. Just next to the B station. Oh, this is this weirdo. There we go. Gotta find some time to get back into KOTOR. Have you never played KOTOR? Yep, okay, so we found the place. We broke open the wall. We can now get to all of it. Fog Canyon is now fully discovered. So, yeah, let's go to that place. And now we have a semi-nearby bench. So we don't have to worry about it as much. Wait, have you never played Knights of the Republic? Started over Christmas, first time. Okay, very cool. Do you know anything about, like, the story or anything? Because I feel like that's one of like my favorite games as a kid, but that's because I played it blind. I feel like it wouldn't be as cool as it was the first time I played it, having not played it as blind. Sorry, messaging someone real quick. A lot is new to me. Cool to get the background on the tunes I use in Spago. Yeah, for sure. Is my sound off? Oh, my sound's on. Okay. It's just too quiet for me to hear. Creepy area, guys. Do I have a map of this area? Is that called the Teacher's Archives? Creepy. Hey, a bench! And I was worried about having a bench. Okay, so this is the only way to go. I'm glad I checked, though. That's helpful to have a bench. Oh, is this the area that I sent that, Oh, gosh. Ah! I don't like these things. Is this where I sent all that, like, water in the sewer area that I was in? Oh, it goes through the wall. I assumed it wouldn't. That is my bad. You guys are absolutely wrecking me. I've already lost, like, all of the soul that I built up on my way here. How far in are you right now? Inspect. Thuriulk absence outer shallow gate contain lightum vessel egg light vessel egg seal thur withdraw exterior no seal within dream. What? Dream undergrowth contain. Okay, I can't hurt it. Left out trying to kill Calo Nord on Tatooine. Ooh, rough combat. Have you figured out the med pack? I wouldn't call it a glitch. I don't know if it was actually intentional, but have you figured out the med kit glitch? Oh, this is an arena. Oh, it's a boss fight. Ah. Oh, gosh. Oh, good, I have a buddy. Okay. Ah! Oh, gosh. I'm struggling, dude. Oh! Goodness gracious me. Yeah, any consumable can be used with that thing that we talked about, which is nice. It's like if you have adrenal spikes, or if you have shields, especially shields. Like with Kalinord fight, I'm sure you're fighting a lot of people with blasters, so shields will be able to negate some of that damage. And so I highly suggest, you know, utilizing your shields. Sounds like he's over here somewhere. No, am I wrong? There he is. Okay, got my soul thing back. And we know how this boss fight's supposed to work now. We're just supposed to kind of... Oh, he goes right through me. Good to know. Ah! Okay, I think I've got the hitboxes down for that one. I gotta just not panic on that one. Okay, good solid hits, good solid hits. Ah! Oh no! Oh, I didn't see it. I don't like the color scheme of this arena. I feel like I'm goofing up just because of the color scheme. Oh, he's swapping it up. He's doing the same ability twice in a row. That's cheating. Just saying. Okay. But yeah, Kalinord was such a satisfying boss fight. Like, I was so upset when I first played the game, and, like, it seems like he dies on Terrace, and you're just like, no, I wanted to kill him. His, you know, his armor looks pretty dope. His hat is stupid AF. But, like, you know, his hat, or his armor looks pretty dope, and I want his gear. And I was like, I wanted to kill him so bad, he's a jerk. And then, you know, you get your opportunity. It's so satisfying. Well, our buddy helped us out a lot. That was great. But yeah, even that, like, I mean, it was like, what, 2 tries to get that boss fight done? Like, that was nothing. We haven't had, like, a hard boss fight in a while. Like, granted, you know, we did go straight for, like, the Broken Vessel and the Dream version of the Broken Vessel. And so, like, we did start with something super hard. Tank full of charged Lumaflies. Okay. Is this something I can interact with? No? Okay. So maybe I'm being, like, unrealistic with my standards for, like, boss fights, but I don't know. Wait, can I just infinitely jump off of this? No, I can't. Okay, I don't bounce on. Yeah, I think what did it take us? 84 deaths before we finally killed, the dream version of the Broken Vessel. Hey, AR, welcome, welcome. How you doing, my friend? Something glows within the tank. Hey, buddy. Did she call you too then? I realized it's no coincidence we arrived together, though much of my memory is blank, this place I recall. Within these chambers, the teacher sought to store the kingdom's knowledge, and at its core, she stored herself. To save the hollowness, the teacher willingly became a seal, but upon herself she enacted an additional protection. Though I cannot recall its happening, I played a part in that feat. She called me here now to reverse the protection, all in the aid of you. Interesting. Do not hesitate. The choice to reform was hers, not mine. She knows what you would do and seems to welcome it. Figure sleeps in the tank. Okay. I love the ambiance of this area. For a diversity, a seal. The final seal is broken. My green screen's wigging out right now. Now we can go do the final boss. Boy, do I wish there was a fast travel. What's this? Weird, but okay. I'll have to have one of you guys who've watched like an entire lore video of this explain what's happening by the end. Ah! Ah! That was really poorly timed on my part. Oh! I'm back down here. Oh. Sad. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, yeah. The comparison of, like, the Broken Vessel and... right instead of left this time. His left was just, it's a pain, but right's pretty easy. the difference between like the Broken Vessel fight and like Shaw Girl, whatever her name is again, Hornet, and like everything else I fought in this game, it's just like it feels like night and day. I don't love that. I want it to keep ramping up in difficulty, but it feels almost like, you know, we kind of hit the difficulty cap. I don't know. Here's to hoping the final couple boss fights are difficult. Okay, I have enough souls. Dog, doe, what? What, Steelhawk? Just wait for the final boss. I am. Let's see, this is right at the Teacher's Archive. And I want to go to Forgotten Crossroads. And if I recall correctly, at the Forgotten Crossroads, there's something there for me. Like the worm area, I need to go back to and just see if there's more stuff for me to grab. Were you going for like a Simpsons dope kind of thing? Like, you know, Homer going, dope! Or like, were you going for, was dog the correct word? And it's become the infected crossroads now. Okay, so I came up from there. I want to say it's the area to green path right there is where the... Oh no, it's up there, is the worm guy. It's the very top on the left. Okay, so I can hit it on my way. That's right, everything explodes. Not a bad idea to give the final boss a try. I mean, that's where we're headed. The game's been too easy up to this point for the last couple of sessions, so I wanna make it hard again. Oh, you jerk. Ow. I only need 2 more. I'm missing 2. Hey, a pale orc. Dang, already back up to 1,000 geo. Was it only like 3,000 geo that I needed to get the bank to trigger whatever you guys were suggesting the triggers? Is it worth going back? Because this is the last of the money I need for bank. Oh, they just explode. I don't like that. We should probably find a bench nearby. Here, we'll go to Dirtmouth real quick and grab the bench in Dirtmouth so it's close. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, this is the one I saved. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm glad they're here. Our shopkeep's come home, just wandered back in. I'd hoped for grand tales of his time below, but he seems to remember almost nothing. Maybe it was all too much for him. If you're interested in wares, watch out. He drives a hard bargain, that one. No competition. That's the problem. It's bad for the market. Not that he's complaining. Lovely last returned, yes. Said Osler. Survival seems to think very highly of her rescue. Some sort of dashing warrior type barely stopped gushing since she got back. Warrior must have passed down below whilst I was taking my nap. Such a shame. I'd have loved to meet such a... You suck. I don't like this guy. She's the nice little girlfriend. I love that. What's this? I feel like I don't recognize this. What? White savior, the maiden woke in the darkness. Confused, she reached out sharp. Rounds jabbed at all sides, burning acid bubbled close below. What nightmare has led her here? What hope has remained? Doomed, she thought herself into despair. She fell until a light bloomed far in the distance, a bright and glowing spot fast approaching. Swept majestic about the thorns, leapt above burning waters, it drove towards the maiden. Coming close, the form revealed the last beautiful being, sharp horns gleaming white, arms reached out for the damsel gathering her. Is this a love poem for me? Oh my gosh, she has a shrine to me. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I now have one more health to go into the final boss fight, so I'll take it, I guess. Okay, we're gonna go back. Nope. Dream nail her? Oh, okay. That sounds wrong, AR.
Oh.
My savior's so close. What is this guy thinking of? To descend in that ruin? Why? Things are so much simpler up here. You're just a piece of crap. You know that? Oh, that's right. I wanted to rest real quick.
Oh.
That's why she makes her little noise every time I get close. Cute. Wherever you are, whatever it is you do now, I hope you three are looking after yourselves. He knows the three that I absorbed. I'm guessing that's what he's talking about, because it's the only number 3 that I can think of. It's all bright and orange and stuff. I'm just a little dude here to end the world. Seems safe to me. Well, this is cool design. I like this. Vessel, through bond you shall know the state of the world. Hollowness will be whole again. Completion percentage viewable in inventory. Completion percentage viewable in inventory. Oh, completion, 75%. Okay, there you go. There's, well, remind me of that, AR, as soon as Steelhawk gets back, because he was asking about that earlier. Oh. Oh. No, no, I'm the Hollow Knight. Okay, okay. Okay, so we got some parrying. Okay. Ah, he's tall. Ah, he's got some jumping mechanics too. Oh, he interrupted my healing. Oh, I tried to go through him. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling, dude. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling. Oh. I was doing so good. Hey, buddy. Like, I had his moveset down for a solid, like, 10 seconds, and then immediately lost it. Oh, good. I don't have to knock his chains down every single time. Ah! 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 What the F? Son of a monkey! Oh. Okay. I got this. I got this. This is what I'm looking for. Ah! Ah! My butt is clenched. He seems to be getting weaker over time, which is actually disturbing. I love, like, the epicness of the fight and how it feels emotional in that sense. Never actually played Shadow of the Colossus. Really? That's it? Yeah, I don't know. Difficulty-wise, this game seemed too easy for a lot of the game. Which is interesting because I've heard this game is very difficult. Like, I wanted the rest of the game to feel as difficult as the, as, like, Hornet and as the Broken Vessel. I feel like the iframes kind of nullified a lot of the combat and made it super, super easy. Because you don't have to dodge at all. You can just go right through the enemy. That's not it. I'm glad, because, like, I was assuming it wasn't. But then the credits started rolling. I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, I would hope it isn't, because everything about this has been unsatisfying since the Broken Vessel. I feel like I've just been doing fetch quests the entire time. And this felt like, you know, it was an okay fight, but it was, like, very dramatic, and you could tell it was, like, meant to be, like, getting easier as time goes on. He's, like, hurting himself. It's almost like he doesn't want to be, like, the vessel anymore containing this anyways. And so he's almost, like, fighting against himself or something. I don't know. I don't know anything about the lore of this game whatsoever. So, I don't know. Now am I trapped in heaven and have to fight God? That's the bad ending. We have to do something for the other endings. See, one of my biggest problems in, like, a game like this where there's multiple endings is, like, the endings aren't obvious. And, like, it's the same thing with Souls games. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and I'm not gonna go and check out every tiny little ending because they all have nuance and random stuff. There's no way I'd know how to do it unless I go and look it up. Like, that just doesn't feel fun to me. I like to explore, I like to learn, and I like to understand. I went through most of the map. And I got the bad ending without any knowledge of what it means whatsoever. I don't know. Well done achieving this great feat. Persevered and you triumphed. We hope you enjoyed yourself in the world of Hollow Knight. We'll meet again soon on the road ahead. Yeah, 75% done. No shade, no reviving, death is permanent, ultimate challenge. That doesn't sound fun. I'm sorry, it doesn't. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'd figured I'd get something out of the whole exploring, and I found that one area with, like, the King's Stone or whatever, and didn't lead anywhere. And, like, I don't know. If you're locking endings behind the blue door or something like that, where it's like, this is just a ridiculous... It's essentially like, you know, Batman Arkham Knight, where it locks the true ending behind collecting all of the collectibles. And I'm like, I'm not interested in collecting all the collectibles. I lose interest in a game before I finish the collectibles, and if I focus on the collectibles, it's all I'm going to do, and then I'm never going to finish the game because I'm going to lose interest in the game before then. So I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily a game for me. I like the challenge. I like the gameplay. I enjoyed it for what it was. I don't know. Ending was subpar. Last 5 boss fights were subpar. So you're saying I can reload this and it'll start a new ending, or I'm right back where I was and it would just go right back into that same boss fight? Yeah, so you go right back into the boss fight, so you're going to have to go find other stuff to get the other ending. Just kill me. There's something you need to get in the fog canyon after fighting a boss. Okay, fog canyon, here I come. Let's see, once I hit the big area down, I take it all the way down to the floor and then take a left. Okay. Oh gosh, I keep forgetting about the explosive bodies. It's just rude. Like, I almost wish that I hadn't gotten the pale ore and, like, I hadn't gotten the levels up to my health. Because everything's felt kind of easy since then. Which, I mean, like, it's not necessarily a bad thing for, like, players that want to, like, be able to make the game easier for themselves. Like, I get making that, you know, available so that, you know, players aren't locked out of playing a game just because they struggle with mechanics. I do like that. Okay. Am I going to the Queen's Garden? Like, where am I going here? Is it in the overgrown mound? Ow. Ow. Don't like this area. There is so many explosives everywhere. I hate this area. Oh, and I'm all the way back here. Lovely. I found a new area that was not on my map. Just keep going. We'll eventually get there. Okay. I need to find a... Oh my gosh. I need to find a bench ASAP. I don't want to make this travel again. Okay. Down the hole. I'm gonna go in here without a bench nearby. Where is a bench? There's just not a bench nearby? Where am I? I'm so freaking lost. Was I just in the Queen's Gardens? Is that where I was? No. Ah, I'm up there. Okay, I see where I am. And the bench should be right here. Yep, right next to the creepy guy. Okay. We have a semi-closed bench now. I'm more okay with this now. Ah! Got all of those. Okay, now we're into here. Son of a monkey. Can I see your map? Yes. So I am currently in the little box here. I'll open up the full map so you can see where I am. I am currently in this box right here, which I'm assuming is just a worm. I don't know where I'm going in here, though. Oh, are you kidding me? You can't go through them with the iframes? Okay, that makes it easier to get to where I am now. Charm notch. Well, that means I get a new charm. Go to the Queen's Garden. Okay, Queen's Garden, fastest way. Straight down, right, left. Wait, was that right? Am I looking at the right side? I'm not. Straight down, left, down, left. Got it. I'm getting really bad at dodging these. Is that not like a worm that I can hear somewhere? Hey! I'm just built different, guys. I felt it in my soul. Okay, so I'm right there, so now I need to drop down. If I drop down all the way, I can give the last of the money I need to give to the bank before they do something. Probably steal my money and run. Let's go do that real quick. Okay. Or was it 4,500 was the max? 4,500, so I'm still not there. There you go. Now I just need a little bit more. head down the right way, right? Yep, water, Queen's Garden. Yep, almost there. That was glitchy. Okay, I am in the Queen's area. I'm currently up. I'm currently like right, yeah, about right here. Ah! Just go down. Just retracing my steps from earlier today so we can have a bench down here. There we go. We have a bench here now. See the area on the left that just goes up? Go there. Definitely took a wrong turn. Hold on. So I was in there. I went up. Okay, so I went up, and then that's the direction to go there. Oh, okay. I love that. And it says it's up there, but I can't make it through up there for some reason. Okay, so there's a lever up there, so I'm gonna have to go the other way. Oh, that is such a far distance. Okay, so we're gonna have to go down right, and then down right, down left. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Yep. Okay, the bench is up there, so that means this is the right tunnel. Okay, we are now in that bigger room. So now I just need to discover where to go from here. I've been this way once. Okay, we made it through there. Now we just gotta make our way left. Okay. We are now through there. Now we need to go up. Ah! Okay, I found the bench. Okay, that means we are right there. So we need to head right. Okay, and then it's up here. Okay, here's the one arena that I beat the guys in. Okay. Okay. Okay, what there? Now I'm going up. I want to go up. Okay, right here. This way should lead to that one lever. Yeah. Okay, so that lever's open now. Okay, so I haven't been here. Dang it. Oh, you have to jump around it. There. Okay, I still don't have any idea where I'm going, but I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to head to the left. Glad that's not right there. Okay. Okay, now I gotta figure out where I am. Okay, I'm right there. Got it. Oh. Ow. Okay, okay. This area has so many. Okay, that was all of them. Time to check if that little critter was the thing that I heard. No, I didn't. Oh, that's that critter. Okay. They sound an awful lot like the worm, so I got excited that I found my last worm. Okay. We're back here in the gardens. I was going to say, that looks like fragile glass. And the answer is yes, it is fragile glass. I am still unable to see where I'm going. The last worm. I'm almost positive that's the last worm. Oh, I have to make my way down too. Okay, there we go. Okay. There's only 2 holes left in the worm area, so I would assume that's the last worm. So now I just gotta collect my reward. I came up here and then I went straight up instead of left, so we're gonna go left. Okay. Well, it definitely looks like there's a shortcut back right there. Okay. Oh, Traitor Lord. Okay. Ah, I dodged the wrong direction. Okay, how far away is that? These, this run is not friendly. Oh my gosh. I don't like this. That is so much effort to get back to where I was. Sounds good. You have a great night, Steelhawk. Oh, dude. That is so painful going all the way back there. I did not mean to do that. And why didn't it kill him? These guys are a one-hit with my regular attacks. Can you tell I'm feeling salty right now? Okay, where am I headed? Not there. Right. Do you stream daily? Not really, Zoe Jackie. With this game, I mostly just stream when I have time. I stream 3 times a week on my main channel. But on this channel, it's just kind of like whenever I have time and I'm in the mood to play a single-player game. Because I struggle to play single player games nowadays unless I have a reason. So streaming gives me a reason to play them. What about you, Zoe Jackie? Do you play this game at all? Oh! Oh. I didn't realize you could just bounce off the wall there. I thought there was more spikes. That would have been easier. I need the health. There we go. How's it going? I haven't seen you since yesterday. It's 1:39 a.m. here. Nice. A little quiet on my end with max volume. I apologize. My volume stuff is being a little weird. Just because of workload, you know? That's fair, my friend. That's fair. Yeah, if I didn't, you know, make money off of YouTube, I'd probably play video games less. But I mean, even then, I don't get paid much. But hey, it's enough to fund all of my hobbies, essentially. Because my hobbies are not expensive hobbies since I gave up magic. Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind. Yeah, I essentially, it's just a weird thing with OBS where like the audio settings for OBS adapt to the actual sound in your like microphone settings. And so like if I have my microphone settings set to high when I start up OBS, then it makes everything scaled to like that level. And so I can't turn it up anymore because it's all scaled to that level. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die. Art and reading books. Okay, okay. What kind of books do you like to read? I personally read a lot of fantasy, but I've been trying to explore other genres lately. And go more outside of my comfort zone. Though I end up coming back to fantasy quite often. Yeah, I just read, what was my most recent 2 books I read? So I'm in the middle of rereading a series that I really enjoy called Dungeon Crawler Carl. But most recent 2 books I've read were a book called Cinder that a girl suggested to me. I wasn't a huge fan. It was a fairy tale retelling. It wasn't written poorly or anything. It was actually quite good. I struggled to get through it personally. I don't know why. And then I read, what was it? Project Hail Mary, which was phenomenal. Like the only 10 out of 10 book I read last year. Can't wait for the movie. I'm curious how they'll do. Don't really know if Ryan Gosling is the person I would have chosen for the main character, but excited for it. Yeah, what kind of books do you like to read? When you mentioned Magic, I was watching MTG Goldfish do a video on standard decks. They're having a tournament of all top standard decks from each year against each other to find the most powerful standard deck of all time. Simic Oko from 2019 versus Black Lotus Control from 1994. Oh, that is a wild couple of choices. Dang, dude. Dude, Oko was an absolute menace. I still have fun. I have a buddy who runs Oko in one of his decks, and so every time I like hang out with him, I play with his deck, and like every time without fail I end up pulling Oko, and it's just so fun just watching all of the enjoyment drain off of their faces as everything they own becomes elks. Okay. Okotober will forever be etched in infamy. I gotta be honest, I've actually never heard of that being referred to as that, because I'm not a standard player is the thing. And I think Oko came out, was Oko Throne of Eldraine? Dang it, I ran right into that one. I'm not familiar with that new ability. Yeah, standard players everywhere called the month of called that the month of Okotober. Yeah, so to be fair, I started playing Magic around the time of Guilds of Ravnica, I think was the set that was out, or Gate Crash, I don't remember. During that era of sets was Guilds of Ravnica and, you know, of Gate Crash and stuff like that. That's when I first started playing Magic. So that would have been 10 years ago ish. And then I played Magic for about a year, maybe a year and a half. Guilds was 2018, so it wouldn't have been Guilds. It would have been the one before that, the other Ravnica one. What's the other one? Not Guilds of Ravnica. Literally, I could go look up like a couple cards by name, and I could probably find the set, but I'm not going to. But yeah, 20 Return to Ravnica. That sounds right. Yes, I just know there's Ravnica in the name. But yeah, that 2011, 2012 area is when I started playing Magic. And I played for about a year. I gotta remember where I am and how I get to the place I'm going. I'm pretty sure I go up. And then go right. And then, oh, you know what? What might be faster? Nah, it's about the same. Never mind. I was gonna say that might be faster, but it's not. And then I played for about a year, maybe a year and a half. And then I didn't play again, and I wasn't buying cards at the time. Like, I think I bought, you know, I was a kid, so I didn't really have money. And so I got for, like, a gift for my birthday at one point, a fat pack. And then, some dudes that I knew that taught me how to play, they gave me probably 6 or 7 fat packs worth of cards, just for free. Just, you know, what they decided to stop playing, and so they gave me their collections essentially. And then I didn't pick it up again until about 2017. And I only played just a little bit, just kind of like whatever cards I could find on hand at the local card store, without doing almost any like work behind it or anything. Just playing and teaching a couple friends because we were bored and they wanted something new to try out. And then I didn't start actually buying cards and like building up a collection until Ikoria. Throne of Eldraine. Let's see, it was Throne of Eldraine. it's the Constellation set right next to that one. It was either before or after. I don't remember which one it was. Theros Beyond Death, I think it was called. Yeah, so Throne of Eldraine, Theros Beyond Death is when I started buying packs, and then Ikoria came out, and that was my first box I ever bought. And then I played pretty much weekly and like was buying boxes up until Caverns of Ixalan, I think was the last set I've ever bought a pack from. In the most recent Ravnica set, Tristani became a serial killer and killed Zagana and Teysa Karlov. I remember Teysa Karlov. There's multiple versions of Teysa Karlov. I don't remember Zagana. I really personally enjoy reading fiction, but I also read soft love kind of books too. Define soft love. Are we talking like romance? Are we talking about more of like romantasy? I have read Fourth Wing before. Was not a big fan myself. I found it too tropey. Wasn't a big fan, but you know, I can see why it appeals to a wider female audience. I have not read Wheel of Time. I'm a big fan of Brandon Sanderson, who did finish Wheel of Time, and it's on my list of nerd homework to do. Wheel of Time is on my list to read. Haven't gotten around to it yet, but I have read everything by Brandon Sanderson except for his Alcatraz young adult series and the last couple of books of Wheel of Time, obviously, because I haven't read the first couple. Are they good though? I've heard they're like kind of slow and can be hard to get into, and so it's been something that I'm like kind of putting off just because of that. But I mean, I read big books all the time, so I don't know if that should be really something that's scaring me off necessarily. So I don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm just getting wrecked here. Oh. But yeah, I've never kept up with the lore at all. Like, what's funny is like the thing that kind of kicked me out of Magic was Worlds Beyond. But it's not because I cared at all about the world of Magic necessarily. Like, I don't care about the lore. It's not something I go out of my way to look up. Just really not my thing. I vaguely know what happens in certain areas just because I had a buddy that would regularly read it and he would like explain the lore to me. But I didn't know almost anything about the lore. I just enjoyed the card game and liked it. So probably book 2 through 6 of Wheel of Time you will read in less than a month. Like, they're that good or they're shorter. Soft love books are basically based on mutual respect and gentle love kind of stories. It's just two characters slowly connecting emotionally and finding best in each other. It's so basic, kids can read this too. I see. See, that's something that I wouldn't mind reading. Reading Fourth Wing, I was not a fan at all. I feel like it confused love and lust a little too much, where it was just like these characters are toxic to each other completely, but they are, you know, just banging constantly, and so that solves all of their problems because they don't have to worry about it because they have their sexual relationship. And like, that's, yeah, not really something for me. So I'm glad some people enjoy it. There's some people out there that find that entertaining and enjoyment out of it, but it's not me. So, but yeah, that kind of thing I much more prefer. If you haven't already, Zoe Jackie, if you like Wheel of Time and you haven't read Brandon Sanderson, I highly suggest Yumi and the Nightmare Painter by Brandon Sanderson. I love that book. It is a romance story, and it's a body swapping story. One guy is from a world that's very industrial, almost like Japan, 20 or 30 years ago, and then the other one's from a very, very like feudalistic, ritual-based culture. Both of them are very Asian-inspired in their cultural characteristics, but they body swap, except that when one of them is awake, the other is a ghost, but next to them, and they're trying to figure out why they're connected this way. And so like the girl has to walk the guy through all the rituals that she performs as part of her duties, and the guy has to walk the girl through like living through modern life. It's really interesting, really fun, one of my favorite books. I'm getting better at doing this run, at least, guys. I'm already back. Oh my gosh, I can't heal, dude. I dodged the wrong way. I don't dislike Universes Beyond, but the pricing and putting the cards into standard is just scummy. Yeah, the pricing is awful, and then on top of that, it's just because they want these to sell to the characters, to the people who enjoy the characters. The Final Fantasy lovers and that kind of thing. The cards need to feel good, and so the power creep has become unreal in Magic. And so it's just becoming problematic to the point where, like, I've got buddies who are selling out of Magic just because they're just like, even in Commander, I'm feeling the power creep, which usually Commander doesn't feel the power creep very strongly. And so it's just been really rough for a lot of people playing. And I don't appreciate them, just being like, we've sold out our souls because we want to make more money. Any company that does that always kind of loses my respect. They're that good, but next two are awful. Then they become awesome again. Okay, so Wheel of Time, book 2 through 6 are amazing. Good to know. One of my friends has suggested to me this read. I'll surely start soon. Seems very interesting in your opinion. Yes, very much so. It's a very wholesome story, very enjoyable. I really enjoyed it. Okay. I'm not a big artist myself, although, to be fair, I do think that a lot of people underestimate how much of, how creative they are themselves. I would have told you, a couple years ago, I am one of the least creative people you'd ever meet. I was adamant about that, and yet now I make YouTube videos on the normal as my part-time job for fun. I use Photoshop constantly and, come up with thumbnails. It's just a matter of finding the thing that clicks with you and putting in the effort, for sure. So, what kind of art do you do? I have a friend. I don't know. Calling a girl a buddy is kind of just weird. I don't know. But I have a friend who she does hyper-realistic charcoal art of people as commissions, and that's her job, and it is incredible. I like every time I see it. Like the first time I met her, I was talking to her, and she was we were at like a party together, and her friend introduces her and goes, "This is so and so. She's good at art." And so I go and check her, you know, she shows me her social media. I'm like, "Oh yeah, good at art. Do you have any examples of your artwork? We'd love to see it." And then she pulls out her social media and shows me, and I'm like, "That's good at art? I've never been good at art in my life, apparently." Because like this charcoal art is literally just gorgeous. Like it is completely, like, it looks like it's a photo. Like that's how good this charcoal art is. It's insane. Oh my gosh. The power creep is always going to happen, and you just kind of sped it up. Not kinda. Like, the difference between, like, how sets were coming out before Universes Beyond, and especially in the last, like, honestly, Final Fantasy was kind of the last straw for me, where I was like, power creep is crazy right now. It's just night and day, I feel like. Madness. Everyone has their own vision of creativity in the mind. I appreciate people who let their creative self out. Oh yeah, 100%. I always seem to end up, whenever I ask a girl out, it's not intentional, because I don't know beforehand, but almost every girl I've asked out in the last, you know, I don't even know, like 8 years, almost every single one has either been an artist or a dancer. There is like no in between. It is either they are an artist or they are a dancer, and that's it. I don't know if that says something about my type or what. 3D animations, I randomly start making those doodles in digital art as well. Very cool. 3D animations is interesting. It's something I've always wanted to like take a look at, ever since with like, I don't know if you ever heard of Ruby, but during Red versus Blue times and Ruby with Rooster Teeth, the stuff that they were doing with just like low budget, they're building it in Poser and Maya, and you know, using a motion capture suit, and like it's just one dude doing it all. It was really impressive and really cool, and so I've always been curious about it, but I've just never had the time to get into animating, and I've always thought I wasn't, you know, creative until recently. So what kind of 3D animations do you do? You can go to the seer if you have 900 Dream Juice and get the fast travel. Fast travel? There's a fast travel in this game? Speaking of Power Creep, rather than not having all the effects of the deck from 2019, can keep up with a deck playing a bunch of Power 9 cards. A testament to this, you should not be able to keep up with Black Lotus. See the video I'm on. Currently 2-2 against it. Yeah. Okay, if I die on this one, I guess we're gonna go get the fast travel, because I've got 980 something, I think. Oh my gosh, it's gonna take me forever to get there. If I can get to the travel guy on the other side, it won't take me too long. Okay, so we're getting to the travel guy. So we'll go up here. Not that one. It's gonna be this way. Oh gosh, I hate these things. Okay, I'm away from them now. Okay. Sweet. So I am now in that far left area. So... Okay. I am now in that area, so I'm going down and to the right. Queen's I've been waiting for so long now. She's almost here. I feel like I'm about to burst. I've kept it safe, the sacred ground. I've kept it safe for all this time. Soon the Queen will return and teach me to fly. So we go, so we play together. Challenge the warrior dream. No. I did not mean to press that button. I'm glad I was far enough away. Okay. Okay, we are... Okay, we're heading the right way, it looks like. Yep, here we go. Found it. Oh, and I need Geo. Are you kidding me? Where's that lead, though? Oh. That makes it significantly easier, right? Yeah. To get there. So I can go grab my thing, then come back down. I don't really understand where that's actually coming out. I'm a little lost, but okay. Okay, let's go get our money back, I guess, and then once we have our money back, we can go buy the thing. I do these 3D animations and recently I started being more towards digital art like Twitch stuff. Okay, very cool. Zoe, thank you for following, my friend. Welcome to the Beaver Dam. Like Twitch stuff. So like, are you talking about like more of like you're doing digital art on Twitch, or are you doing more like doing like assets for Twitch kind of thing? Gosh, it's always crazy when I play this game. They're just everyone just kind of shows up. It's interesting. Oh, my stuff is all goofy now. Hold on. There we go. Now I can see chat again. We're already here. Like, it's hard to, like, be willing to go back when we're already here, you know? Ah. Twitch says like overlays, logos, banners, multiple things. You down to have a look? I appreciate it, but I think I'm good, my friend. Thank you, though. I'm already lost. Where am I? Wait, how did... Oh, we have a new bench. I see. Okay, that's an easier bench to get to. Or wait, is that... Did it connect a bench? I'm so lost. Was I down at that bottom bench? I thought I was at that bench. Oh my gosh, I'm a silly goose. But yeah, no, I build most of my own integrations and stuff like that. I'm actually working on a... so my day job is working for a tech company. And so right now I'm working on coding my own software that'll integrate with OBS, and so I essentially will be able to have it ask me trivia while I'm playing the game on my main account, on my main channel. And then if I get a question wrong, I have to go and I have to like essentially it would be the equivalent of like playing this, and every time someone donates, it would ask me a Hollow Knight trivia question that if I got it wrong, I'd have to just die right there and restart at the bench and try to get back to, you know, where I was. And so all of it will be automatic. I won't have to handle any part of it, which is cool. I hear you, my soul. Come back. The way that those things move, I hate it, dude. I despise this boss. At least it's actually difficult. That's the good thing. Oh no, oh no. I am falling. Oh. Okay. Between the orange stuff. Yeah, I'm trying. I did it the first couple of times I did this fight, but like I'm struggling right now, okay? I'm trying to get that timing down, AR, I promise. Oh. Time is it? Oh gosh, it's late. I gotta go to bed. Dang it. Okay, we'll give it 2 more tries, and if I don't get it in 2 tries, I gotta go to bed. I know you want to go to bed too, poopers. I get it. Okay, I've got that. Oh, and I went down. You'd expect by now that I have everything down. But I'm still getting stuck on things. Okay, here we go. Case in point. Dang it. I mismeasured. No! Oh, heck yeah. Oh, my buddy. Aw. It's so sad. Can I take his weapon and carry on his bonkness? That's sad. What do I do now? I come over here? But what about Sir Bonkiness? I don't like that. Sad. Hello, God. Oh, one arrives. White lady. Far it walks to find me. Did it seek my aid, or did the path carry it by chance? 'Tis so pertinent to place. It is true that you were awaited. No, perhaps that is inaccurate. True, one like you was awaited. I have a gift, held long for one of your kind, half of a whole. When united, great power is granted on the path ahead. Great power it will need. Taken the white fragment. It faced the gendered child. She is a fierce foe, strong in mind and body, striking reflection of her mother, though the two were permitted little time together. I never begrudged the worm dalliance as bargain. In fact, I feel some affection for the creature birthed. If your paths were ever to align, imagine you might gain yourself a powerful ally. In order to weaken the vessel, I plainly feel two obvious outcomes there are from such a thing. The first is inevitable on current course, or regression. All minds relinquish that pernicious plague. Second, I find preferable and would seek your aid in its occurrence and replacement. I implore you, usurp the vessel. Its supposed strength was ill-judged. It was tarnished by an idea instilled, but you are free of such blemishes. You could contain the thing inside. I need 1,800 dream juice for the other half. Oh my gosh. What part of this does not scream, AR, that I am locked from the true ending of the game by doing collectibles? That is exactly what this feels like. Yeah, that's something a battle of mighty warriors so intense, so climactic. It's really everything I would have ever hoped for. Thanks for all the help, my friend. For a tiny bug, you set a valiant example. Okay, well, I should, Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, I am definitely gonna lose my mind. Okay, so I need fast travel, and then I need to decide if I want to... if I want to beat this game. works. I'm out of there. The real boss is much harder than what you fought thus far. This is not the way I want to go. Oh my gosh, just let me down. I am begging you. Too far down. Okay. So, one of the places. A stag nest? Does that mean I've unlocked all the stations? Is that what that means? Oh, sad. Empty eggshell. Is this where, like, he was born? How does it feel to know that the era of anniversary is just over a week away from ending? Looking back, how do you feel about this era overall? I don't have an emotion over it. I just don't. Oh, interesting. So this is above Dirtmouth. Interesting. So we're even higher. So we're like looking at the map. I think we're like up there somewhere, or are we like along this cliff somewhere? I don't know. Interesting. Jump. Okay. Yay. Oh, this is a full area. No, this is the area we've already been to. I am Gorb. Bow, bow, bow to Gorb. The great mind. I am Gorb. Ascend, ascend, ascend. Sure. Okay, there's another boss down. How much is that? Okay, so I have to kill 8 more bosses, essentially. 7 more bosses. If I get 10 more. Okay. Where am I comparatively to where Dirtmouth is? I've got no idea. Okay, so this would be... The bench is going to be right here. There we go. Yep, okay. I was right. We were right there. Okay. Got it. Okay, there's another piece to that area we were just in, the like creature area that we were just in, I'm pretty sure. I have to go back through the tutorial. I am so lost. Okay, so I come up here. Here we go. Okay, I've got some bonus health now. Okay. Lovely. Okay, so I need 710 more. That 7 boss fights. That shouldn't be too hard. Boss fight I just did was super easy. I'm probably gonna look up where all these boss fights are because I just don't know if it's worth my time to go and explore until I find all of them. After the village was so warm, now grew cold. Maiden fell the well of grief. It gripped fierce about her lonely shell and sighs out her tragic saber sense. The savior returned, standing tall, glowing bright below, shining horns, eyes welled back, black, glistening, eyes only for the maiden long missed, long desired. Goodness gracious, she's writing love poetry to me. Cold outside. Bed is soft. She wants me to get in bed with her. Okay. So, let's go get the fast travel, and then I'm going to bed. What do you think of my old home? It's full of life ones. Stacks coming and going. So I'm sure this place they've been passengers they've met. For a long time now, I've considered myself the only one remaining, the last stag, but being in the nest game, there's something in the air, a smell of, or a warmth, or a presence, perhaps. Could be other stags that made their way into the wider world. Yes, I will hold on to that hope. My kin still alive, still out there journeying beyond this lands, but for me, I could never abandon the stag ways, not as long as my passengers still need them. Until you still have important work to do, I'll be your companion as long as my old body still serves. Aww. Okay, so we need to go to Hidden Station, Distant Village, Resting Grounds, King Station. I think it's Resting Grounds? I think. Yeah. Yes. Check your time. What do you mean, madness? Do you mean like what time it is? Because I know it's too late for me to be awake. There's very clear. I'll hold notice in from this history goes. No, take your gift and collect your happiness. Once you have 900, come back to me. Okay. I have 900. Are you surprised that Ilki has so many hidden dreams? Yes, you're starting to see the connection between us, the dreams we leave behind like prints in the dust. The time has come for you to learn how to revisit the places connected to you. Hold the dream nail tight, wielder, and imagine a great gate opening before you. Hold Y. Hold down while using the dream nail to set a dream gate. Hold up while using the dream nail to travel to the dream gate. Ah, so now I have fast travel. Okay. Keep a return when you have 1200. Okay. I am probably going to get absolutely stomped doing this, but we're going to check it anyways. Oh my gosh. I forgot to rest at the... I almost said site of grace at the bench. Is that not what I'm supposed to do? Am I not supposed to, like, go in and do that? I figured that was the right thing to do. And why they opened up this area that's full of, like, dream stuff. I'm sorry, buddy, but I need them. You can parry the guy in between attacks, dream the other ghosts. Yeah, no, I figured what I'm supposed to do. I'm just not very good at this. My timing is off. Which to make this easier. There we go. Oh, okay. That's so nice. That's so nice. Gosh, I hate that they locked that behind so much side stuff. son of a monkey. Oh, I'm not good at this, guys. Oh, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Oh my gosh. He's too good. He's too good. Gosh, that's brighter than my future, dude. It's so bright, especially this late at night. Ugh. Is that all of them? I think I might have already gotten all of them now. And those king's things are just, yeah, it's just one of those collectibles that you can sell to that one guy in the city. Okay, yeah, I think I got them all. Is there a way to kill him, specifically? I feel failure in this place. I must perform a task, but what was it? So hard to recall. Surely it was important. How could I forget such a thing? Dang. That's all I get is just one from each? That feels like it wasn't worth it. I feel like I'm absorbing people's souls, and it doesn't make me feel good. I don't like that. Let me check one. Where was that one that we found that I was like, oh, this is here? Oh, I think I remember where it is. Before we... Okay, we need to go to bed. Obviously, we need to go to bed. I should have gone to bed a while ago. But I had an idea. No, we just go to Dirtmouth. That'll be the easiest way to get there. I think we finished this. So I want to see if we actually finished it. You look like death is taking you already. Dude, I am tired. I am very tired-o. I'm also deathly dehydrated. For the record. It's about like 5-10 ounces in their tops. That's 130 ounces of water today, and I am still thirsty. That's how dehydrated I was today. I have not been taking care of myself at all. I drank like no water yesterday, and then the day before I think I drank one 0-calorie, like 0 sugar soda, and that's it. Well, I'm missing one. I thought I had them all. I'm missing one. Dang. You drank water? I know. Crazy, right? Yeah, today I've drank 130 ounces of water, and I have drank probably another 30 ounces of 0-cal, 0 sugar soda. Why aren't you taking care of yourself? I have ADHD. I just don't pay attention. Like, I just end up forgetting to eat food for a while and stuff like that. It's not really something that I do on purpose. It's just, I kind of hyper-focus on things and forget to do stuff. Set alarms. Yeah, that's what my friend has started doing. I have another friend who has ADHD, and she started, like, setting alarms for herself to drink water. And I'm like, that's honestly probably a good idea, but I'd also probably get super frustrated by the fact that my alarms go off constantly. And Mara hates the sound of my alarms. She's learned to associate them with end of cuddle time in the morning, so she doesn't like them. Yeah, I'm talking about you. She's under my desk. Okay, we're gonna go to the Queen's Gardens, and then we're gonna sit down on the bench, and then we will go to sleep, because the last boss that I can think of that I know where it is here, we'll open up our maps. This right here, if I recall, that right there is, it's either this right here or this right here, but I'm pretty sure it's this one down here. No, I think it's the one up here. I'll have to look back at the stream. I found one in one of the connections here somewhere. And I want to go do that one because it's close by. And that'll be an easy dream boss that I could get done. Gosh, so many dream bosses they gotta do. I'll probably find like a map online, honestly, because I'm not really interested in exploring to find this stuff anymore. Like, I've explored the map. I've found everything in the map that's cool. I think it's time that we start looking things up, because it's just, I'm not going to wander through this map. That's one of the biggest things that bugs me in this game, is wandering. So, I'm probably going to look up a map before next time, and we'll make like a plan for exactly what bosses we're going to hit to get there. Yeah. It'll be great. But thank you guys so much for watching. Bobo, I'm sorry that you got here right here at the end, but it's good to have you here as long as you were here. For those of you who aren't subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing. We're going to keep playing this game, having a damn good time. By the way, Bobo says good night. Yeah. It was good to have all of you here. I'm a little disappointed with the ending of this game, and I'm a little disappointed in the game overall. I really enjoyed the game early. I enjoyed the challenge of it. Because, like, games like this, like, for instance, Elden Ring, you know, I play through Elden Ring, the lore's hidden. Like, it's not there. You have to piece it together. And so if you want to know what's going on, you have to, like, essentially watch lore videos. Not really my thing. Never been my thing. I don't even watch lore videos about Star Wars. I go and read the Star Wars books, you know. I don't know. So I was assuming this would be a really fun game. Gameplay-wise, throughout a lot of it, I feel like a lot of the gameplay has been kind of not that hard. Like, I really enjoyed the fight with Hornet. I really enjoyed the fight with the Broken Vessel. Final boss, pretty disappointing on the normal ending. I don't know. Like, the normal boss was at least somewhat entertaining. The guy up above that we just fought, not interesting at all. Not the one that was like that one, but we're talking about the mantis guy in the Queen's Path area. Just not super interesting. It's just a bigger version of the same boss. After 33, this was easy for you. Well, I mean, we had the Broken Vessel and Hornet, and, like, those ones were definitely difficult, and they had cool mechanics to keep in mind. Like, Hornet, you had to make sure that you're taking your time to hit the things as well, because the things that are popping up are going to, like, catch on you, and, like, you know, Broken Vessel is a little bit of, like, a bullet hell, and you're, like, keeping track of these things flying at you slowly, as well as his fast movements. Like, there's a lot of really cool mechanics like that. But I feel like, I don't know, a lot of the bosses that I fought recently haven't had those cool mechanics built in. They felt a little bit more subpar. Yeah, Mantis Lords was another one that was really fun and really got me into the game. I think the Mantis Lords was the first boss where I was like, oh yeah, I'm liking this game. And people are like, go and get your sword upgrade. I'm like, nah, bro, nah, I like this. I'm enjoying going against the Mantis Lords. And it only took me a couple tries, but still, I really enjoyed it. So I don't know. I feel like I feel a little underwhelmed, is what I'm trying to say. For the love that people have for this game, I don't know. I feel like I was hoping for ramping intensity throughout the entire game. I feel like there's a couple hard parts in this game, and you can circumvent them by getting more powerful. But you still have to, like, on certain battles, you have to learn the moveset. But, like, this feels a lot more of a chill game than I was expecting. Considering people talking about how difficult it is, I feel like this is a much more chill game than I was expecting. And I hear that Silk Song is much more difficult, so I'm assuming there's a lot more, like, you need to learn the boss's mechanics kind of thing. Which, that's my favorite thing, is, like, you know, when I play like Elden Ring and I play Jedi Fallen Order, I love those battles where it's back and forth. Things are happening and you attack, they attack, you attack, they attack, and it's back and forth. I love that type of fighting. I love the, you know, ending boss of Jedi Fallen Order. I love in Bloodborne. I didn't play through all Bloodborne, but like the first major boss of Bloodborne, where it's like a fellow hunter that you're going back and forth with, Father whatever his name is, Father Gideon or whatever. Loved that fight. Fire Giant in Elden Ring, absolutely despised it. Thought it was garbage. It's just literally running around and hitting him until he's no longer alive, and like his massive attacks just have these huge things that you're just supposed to dodge, and like it doesn't make sense, and I hate that type of stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll fight some more side bosses, but I don't like that. I don't know. I feel like out of the main bosses, there were none that I really enjoyed. Because Hornet was a side boss. You didn't have to do her. Broken Vessel's a side boss. You don't have to do him. Dream version of the Broken Vessel, obviously. Side boss. Don't have to do him. So, I don't know. I feel like the base level of the game is just kind of But, like, the exploration leads to, like, the actual interesting boss fights. Which I feel like you should be rewarded. You should be able to find a Melania along the way. You know, if you go off the beaten path, you should be able to find a Melania and find a Moog. But, like, I want the Elden Beast to be just as interesting. I want to be able to go against Horlu and enjoy myself, which I do. I feel like this game has disappointed me a little bit. It's a good game. I enjoy it. I enjoyed playing it. I don't regret my time putting into it by any means. But I don't know. I feel like it's kind of given me locking the ending, the actual ending that people can enjoy behind exploration that's just tedious. And that's not really something that I appreciate in a game. It feels way too gamey. It feels way too, like, I don't know. Yeah, just it feels way too gamey and not enough, like, feels like the actual, like, supposed to be part of the game. You know, part of the story. It feels very much like it's just boiling it down into the base parts of a video game. So, Bobo, to answer your question, I have not played through Dark Souls 1 all the way through. The only Souls games I've played through, I have played through Elden Ring, and that's it. And then I have tried Sekiro for a little bit. This was back before I played Elden Ring or Jedi Fallen Order or anything. Tried Sekiro a bit, played a little bit of Sekiro. Played through the first boss of Bloodborne, never got to the second boss. In Dark Souls 1, I got through the gargoyles up at the top, so the first bell. And then in Dark Souls 3, I beat the tutorial boss and I think the first boss. And that's it. I literally have not played almost any Souls games. It's been a more recent development that I've started getting into those types of games. Started with Jedi Fallen Order and kind of has continued from there, and I've started getting into games that are much more like that, you know, culminating in Expedition 33. So yeah, you should go back to them on this channel. We'll see. We have a lot to play still. There's a lot of stuff that we're planning on playing that is on my list. I promised my brother that I would play Outer Wilds, which I don't know how many hours that one is, but not super my style of game, but he loves it and wants someone to talk about with it, so I'm willing to play it. Bought it the other day. And then I also promised that we'd go through Red Dead Redemption 2 on this channel. We'll see how that goes. I'm not a big fan of open world games, especially as you've seen with this game, especially ones without fast travel. And I've heard that in Red Dead 2, they decided, hey, what if we only make fast travel via trains or if you're at your camp? And I'm like, that's stupid. That's just stupid. I don't want to spend more time in this game than I have to. I don't care about random interactions that you want to throw in my path. You're just trying to make it so that way I don't notice the passage of time as I go through your empty world. So most people don't stream the story. What, of RDR2? Then what do you do in it? Because I'm not interested in the open world aspect. I could care less. I'm not going to go look for collectibles in RDR2. I don't know. People stream online play? Yeah, see, I've heard nothing good about the online play. That's like GTA 5 is what you play for online. I think I've played Red Dead Redemption 2 twice. Once was on campaign and once was multiplayer, and I felt like multiplayer was super empty. They streamed the roleplay. Oh gosh. Yeah, no, that's not me. That's not me for sure. I'll go and play D&D with my friends, but role-playing in a server for Red Dead or GTA is not something that I'm interested in at all. I'll leave that to another streamer. Well, oh, I was going to say, let's see if we can raid someone. That's right, we are on the PP channel. We cannot raid people. Well, once we hit 500 subscribers, we'll be able to start raiding people, but that still seems like a ways off. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for giving a damn, and I will see each and every one of you in the next video. Bye-bye. We will pick this up. I think we are going to finish this other ending. I think it's as far as we'll go, is we'll just finish the other ending with the 1800 spirit, whatever. And then I think we're going to end there. We're not going to do the Pantheon thing that I've heard about. And we're not going to go for like the 112% or whatever it is. We'll just jump straight into Silk Song. So, thank you guys, and I'll see you later.